Welcome, everyone. Welcome into this week's Air Signs live readings for the week of September 11th through September 17th of 2022. So we are looking at Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius today. Guys, I will put timestamps in. So if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching my video. Just click on the description box, scroll down to the bottom, and you can click Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It will take you where you want to go. All right, so I do have some announcements to make, and then I do have a small astrology report before we get started with the zodiac signs. So, really quickly, while everyone is coming in, I want to tell everyone that we have scheduled the Facebook members only love reading for subscriber energy. That is going to be on Friday at 8 a.m. Central Time, guys. So we talked about that yesterday in the water signs, and I just wanted to make sure that we got that posted. I did post it also on my Facebook page. Guys, it's not only if you just followed my Facebook page, it's if for the ones who have subscribed to my Facebook page. So there is a difference. I know there's been a little bit of confusion, and some of you guys have messaged me. It is a $4.99 fee, guys, $4.99. Several members only perks, including the 10% off all readings in the Etsy shop. So, yes, guys, that's what I mean by members only on my Facebook page. All right, so astrology report. Hi, Shisha. Shisha, the first one in on Facebook. Hi, Rachel. All right, so really quickly, this is the last time I think we're going to talk about it for maybe a minute. I say that, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow. But really quickly, Mars in Gemini. Remember, guys, we're looking at the week after the Pisces full moon. So the Pisces full moon is kind of giving everyone a little bit of a full moon hangover. I do feel like the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, will actually favor a little better in this energy because it's definitely the energy is lighter and it's more about clearing something out. In fact, I believe I called the air signs clearing the air or let's clear the air, something like that. And that's definitely what it feels like for all the air signs. Like very much went through something that was a little sticky, a little difficult, very challenging, but coming out on the other side and just ready to release the past energy in the past. All right, so this is for the week after. Hi, Sandra. All right, so the week after the full moon, everyone's going to have a little bit of that extra emotional. All full moons make you feel emotional, right? And then Pisces, we've been talking about, is a water sign. So it's going to make you feel extra emotional. And then Pisces, also the mystic, right? About very much about your spirituality, intuition. So really trust your gut this week, guys. But this is, again, the week after the full moon. So what's happening is we have Mars in Gemini, who's been there actually since August 20th. And many of us have already experienced some of the effects that Mars in Gemini has caused. Mars in Gemini is very much an energy of Mars being the masculine energy, very much tired of waiting and wanting to get on with things. It's not a very I feel like Mars does things ruthlessly, right? I think I used the example of a bull in a china shop, just definitely like knocking things over, crashing things over just to get to where they want to go. So that's kind of been happening for everyone. And the way you can see that in your own life is ask yourself, have you recently moved? Surprisingly moved too, like not planned on moving and then something happened and you moved. Or you changed careers. You've been doing something for 20, 25 years, and now all of a sudden you're feeling this draw to go do something completely different, right? Some of you already have. Some of you are having babies. Some of you are reaching union in your divine counterpart journey. Some of you are, I don't know, there's so much stuff, right? Starting your own business, following your purpose. Big things have happened. And that's what tower moments are. They're just great big changes that maybe weren't planned to happen this soon. And that's why people say that they shock you or surprise you, right? And so that's Mars. Mars represents, or the tower, of course, in tarot represents Mars. All right. So this week, the week after the Pisces full moon, Mars is squaring off with Venus. I know, you heard me. So Mars is the masculine energy, and Venus, of course, we all know, is our feminine energy. And remember, guys, no matter what journey you're on, you have both of those energies within you. Venus is in Virgo, which is where Venus wants to be. I do feel like Venus has a little bit of an extra oomph energy here because the sun is also in Virgo. But remember, guys, a square means that something is challenging or you're going to face conflicts. There's tension, right? That's what a square means. So again, that masculine energy is like, let's hurry up and go. And the feminine energy is very much like, let's sit down, slow down, and think things through. I do feel like the tower moment, the square that's happening between Mars and Venus definitely needs to happen in order to be able to for the two sides to finally meet. It's like the square off, like it's almost like a head to head or a toe to toe, right? And it's almost like they have to get together and clash in order for them to start working together and see each other's side equally, right? I do want to talk about the 9/11 energy. I have noticed that several other tarot readers and astrologists and people, in our general area are talking about the 9/11 energy. This is the week of 9/11, guys. So I do feel like you're going to see it more often just because it is the date that is coming up. So it is definitely a time to pay attention. It definitely could be a time of surprises. Again, that's those tower moments, right? Things that are shocking and unexpected. But I want us to understand that tarot, astrology, so our spirituality, everything is a tool, right? Everything is a tool that we're using. So I don't want us to be scared of seeing certain synchronicities or signs that the universe sends us. Like when we see the tower card, we shouldn't be scared. We should understand that it's a signal, it's a sign, and it's showing us something. And when we see 911, guys, it's going to be the very same thing. But I will say to pay attention at that time to your surroundings, but really your own energy. So everyone is saying pay attention to your surroundings. Have you guys heard people saying that? I understand that and I get it. And I completely understand this energy here. But what I want you guys to understand is that it's inner, it's inside, it's your internal energy. If you are one with your internal energy, you won't have to pay attention to your surroundings. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Your body will just sense it. It's been happening to me all week. It's like I just know that something's happening. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a knowing. Don't doubt yourself. Don't question yourself. Jump on it and just, nip it in the bud quickly. But it's definitely an energy of just knowing something. So hi, Lulu. So yes, guys, if you happen to see 911 more than just once, right? Like if you just see it on that day, well, then you just seen it on that day. But if you see it more than once, it's definitely spirit, the universe, whatever label you want to put on it, trying to get your attention. And it's definitely about your own energetic vibrations. So pay attention to how you're feeling, how you're reacting. Remember, Mars squared to Venus, that definitely can cause some friction, especially in our own relationships, right? All right, so I think that's really all I had about the astrology. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started. We're going to do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Remember, guys, I will put the timestamps in as soon as we're done with the live stream. All right, so we're using tarot all week. This is the last one of the week, guys. So if you missed the water signs, we posted those yesterday. If you missed the earth signs, that was the day before, and Sunday we had done the fire signs. So make sure to check them out. Timestamps always in the description box. All right, so let's start with Gemini. Let's do 9:58 for Gemini. All right, Gemini. So again, we just talked about that Pisces full moon, really strong full moon energy. Oh, guys, and let's not forget Mercury Retrograde too. So some really big astrological events happening. Oh, look, I forgot to mention the background. Do you guys see my spooky Halloween background? Can you tell I'm super ready? All right. Gemini, energy of the week. We are using the Modern Witches Tarot. Ooh, look at that. The Magician coming out. It's so weird because I just looked at the box, like literally right before I turned it over. See, talk about manifesting. But the Magician is very much about as above, so below. You're making something be. It's like you're manifesting something. You're creating something that you want. Jancy on Facebook. Hello. Ooh, look at that. The tower. We were just talking about that tower. All right, so remember, Gemini, we're not going to be scared of the tower. The tower definitely could just be representing that masculine Mars energy, head to head, toe to toe. So if you're feeling like you're in some type of, like a standoff is kind of what I'm getting between masculine energy and feminine energy. It's like you're manifesting something. All right, so we're going to use Llewellyn Tarot for the main spread. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information. What are you manifesting? What are you creating? Is this you, Gemini, or is this an energy around you? So we have Justice, strong Libra energy. Something like you feel like something's been done wrong to you, or like some sort of wrong has been done to you, an injustice, right? Like something that wasn't fair. That's most likely the Tower, right? All right, let's see, lesson learned. So we have the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands does talk about challenges, guys. It says that there's been obstacles, things have been difficult, but I want you to know that the Five of Wands is not the Five of Swords. They're not stabbing each other. They're not killing each other. They're practicing. It's like they're training. So lesson learned is you've trained for something. You've practiced for something. Whatever this injustice has been done, it's like you were prepared for it. All right, Gemini, let's look at outcome. So the outcome is going to be the Strength card, strong Leo energy, definitely having to pull from your inner strength. And notice how I said that this is not the Five of Swords, that this was the Five of Wands, and it's about training. Of course, bottom of the deck, Gemini, Five of Swords. Five of Swords says that so many people say Five of Swords is about disagreements. You've had some sort of argument. It talks about two people walking away. It says that you are victorious. It's like you come out on top of the situation, right? Five of Swords. But to me, Five of Swords has kind of been like negative thinking. To me, every time I see the Five of Swords, I'm like telling myself, I can't do something. I won't be able to get there. I won't be able to have that thing. And that's kind of what I get with Five of Swords. All right, let's pull a little tarot, or a little more tarot, I guess I should say. All right, let's look and see. What was that injustice? What was the injustice? So we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Empress. Interesting. Some Virgo energy. So the Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork. Someone was supposed to work with you. Someone that you're really strongly connected to. And it's possible I'm seeing like blonde hair, but anyway, it's possible that like they did want to work with you but couldn't for some reason. I don't necessarily pick up like negative energy. So sorry. But what I am picking up is that they're not working with you like you expected. All right, let's look at the Five of Wands. So many times, like when I made this spread, Gemini, this card is supposed to help you with this card. But this week, for example, we just had we're having the Pisces full moon. We have Mercury going retrograde at the same time. The week that we're talking about, Gemini, Mars is literally in a standoff, head to head, toe to toe with Venus. So this is definitely some strong energy. So it could be that the Five of Wands is something that's happening right now, a lesson that you're learning currently. Look at that. It comes back out again. That is not a coincidence. Guys, two different tarot decks. This is Rider-Waite and this is Llewellyn. We got the Five of Wands again. All right. So what's challenging is that there's some sort of secret being kept from you, Gemini. It's like there's a mystery. Someone's not telling you something. I feel like you sense it. You know it. And most likely it's because it's that Pisces full moon. So the Pisces full moon is going to be, guys, on the night of the 9th morning. It peaks on the morning of the 10th, super early. So it's definitely about like psychic intuition, right? Heightened intuition. It's when the veil between heaven and earth gets moved and you can see things clearer, right? That is the exact meaning of the high priestess. So it's like you get some sort of clarity, some sort of understanding about something that's been challenging. And it's like you get, not only do you get clarity, but it's like you understand, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do because you've been training for it. You've been practicing for it. I do feel like it's going to be difficult because you have the Strength card as the outcome. So Gemini, let's see, why do you need to pull from this inner strength? So we have the Judgment card. It's very possible that you feel like someone's going to judge you. It's also very possible this could be definitely someone who's on the twin journey, right? We have the Empress, we have the High Priestess, and the Judgment card. So the Empress, of course, always giving off that divine feminine energy. The High Priestess, I always say, is the bridging energy, right? Between your masculine and your feminine. So it's like what you're both currently learning. And then Judgment is like following your purpose or hearing your calling. But for some of you, or most of you, Gemini, I feel like you actually feel like you're being judged by this person. Maybe you've made a difficult decision that they didn't like. And that's kind of, again, what I'm getting with the Emperor. It's like you took control of something. It's like you said, like, had the final say is what I'm getting here. All right. And then Knight of Wands is going to be on the bottom. And Knight of Wands says that you're having, that's that Leo strength energy, having to pull from that inner strength because you're going to have to be courageous enough to tell someone. Knights are messengers, like they take messages, right? It's not just about taking a message. They actually want to communicate. They want you to talk back, but they take messages. And then wands, of course, are action, passionate action. So it's like, Gemini, you're having to tell someone a message about something that you're very passionate about, and it's going to have something to do with taking some sort of action. All right. Let's do guidance next for Gemini. So we have some big major arcanas here. Virgo energy, Aries energy, Libra energy, have kindness, live with compassion, open your heart to all life forms, and be an angel with hands. We have the Love card. So definitely could have something to do with the relationship and even could have something to do with someone that has blonde hair. Listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. and cycles. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes, release your fear, and trust the powerful process. It's like a cycle has ended out, something has finished out, and it's like it's time to move forward on your journey. All right, Gemini, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracles. Again, these are for your thoughts and emotions. I feel like everyone's feeling highly emotional this week. Again, everyone's kind of having that full moon overload type of thing, like it's overflowing into the next week. And actually, guys, a full moon hangover can last all the way until the new moon. Nothing will come of the situation. The void of course moon tells me that you could be overthinking something, Gemini. It's time to take action. I definitely picked that energy up. New moon in Aries, and that's going to be that Emperor card. And hold your vision. It's the fixed moon. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will jump to Libra. Awesome. I'm so glad. Jancy on Facebook. Am I saying that right? I feel like we're going to see that Tower card more than once today. All right, guys. So just finished Gemini. Fixing to start Libra. Libra came out pretty strong in Gemini's reading with that Justice card, first card out for Llewellyn Tarot. So I'm pretty interested to see. $22.22 because I just seen it for Libra. All right, Libra, this is going to be for the week of September 11th through the week of September 17th for 2022. Libra, really quickly before we get started, as I was getting ready for the air sign readings, actually as I was preparing and doing the thumbnails this week, clear the air was definitely for Libra. It was definitely the energy of something is now in the past. It can no longer hurt you in the present, and you can release like whatever. I almost said animosity. I normally don't even use that word. But yeah, it's something like that type of energy. It's like now you can let it go. And I definitely picked that up as we were starting. So now that we got that out, energy of the week for Libra, I am using the Modern Witches Tarot. We're very much just taroting it out until we get to guidance, and then we're using a couple oracles. All right, so Libra energy, September 11th through September 17th. So we have King of Wands coming out. So Libra, King of Wands is very much about being confident in yourself and being confident in your abilities. For some of you, this could be an issue. There could be like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius around you that's overly confident. But we'll pull some more cards and see. We have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So Wheel of Fortune can definitely be about good luck, good fortune. But with the energy I'm getting here, is kind of that energy I was picking up of that other person, where we're kind of like moving forward or moving on. All right, so let's use the Llewellyn Tarot. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle So we have the Seven of Cups. This is about confusion and choices. We have the Three of Wands coming out in lesson learned. This is about a brighter future or your ships coming in. And then outcome, we have that Knight of Wands coming out. Interesting. On the bottom, we have the Page of Wands. Someone could be at the beginning of their spiritual awakening, learning new things, excited. Pages, again, very much students, right? It's like they're always trying to get as much information as possible. I'm kind of picking that up for this Libra. So what I'm getting here, Libra, is it's very possible that there's a small amount of you that has in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius around you. Again, guys, that may not be. Always look at their moon sign. Moon signs are so important, but really any sign. And also, too, Libra, this could be like your own. Like, what do you have in your Aries, in your Leo, in your house that represents Sagittarius? Possibly. But when I turned it over, I immediately got like that was someone else's energy. And Libra, I kind of got that they were like a really confident person. Maybe not like for real confident, but like they portray themselves to be really confident. And it's possible that like maybe they put you down and that's why you're not as confident. So I kind of picked that up. It could be just like for one or two of you as soon as I turned it over. But the King of Wands does talk about like being confident in your abilities, like what you're capable of doing. The Seven of Cups comes out, Libra, and it talks about choices. And it says that a lot of times there's confusion. Many times when we see the Seven of Cups, it shows like clouds around those cups and it's real foggy. So you can't really see like, is it going to be a dragon? Is it going to be a rose? You see what I'm saying? And so it talks about like being really cautious when you make a decision. So I feel like something's happened that Wheel of Fortune card kind of told me like something's old energy has moved out and new energy has moved in. And it's like now you have new choices. And it's like you're not sure. But I feel like Spirit is saying, like, be confident, choose confidently. And I just want to say, in the Llewellyn Tarot, there's no clouds. She can see the cups clearly. The Three of Wands is about a brighter future. And again, this is Llewellyn Tarot. So instead of Rider Waite, where the ships are really far away, and it's like these little black dots way out there, right? And it talks about how your ships are coming in, but it's like, when are they coming, right? In Llewellyn Tarot, they're very close. Something is almost here. I do feel like it's possible, again, that this is the energy that's happening right now. So instead of a lesson learned, something that you can look back on and be like, oh, well, I did this thing that one time and that worked. This is more of like, this is happening right now. So I'm getting a little bit of an energy of you're not trusting your capabilities because something could be taking too long. And then the Knight of Wands is here. And Knight of Wands talks about being, again, courageous enough to deliver a message about some sort of action, some sort of passionate action. All right. So let's pull some more tarot. Let's look at that Seven of Cups, your choices. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, a new start, a new beginning. I did feel that that Jupiter card was very much about like breaking away from something, old stagnant energy moving out. Look at that Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. It happened again, guys. It happened for Gemini too, remember? All right. So I felt drawn to go ahead and put them all out. So for your choices, you have the Ace of Pentacles, Libra, and the Eight of Swords. It's like there's a new beginning here, but you can't get to it. Eight of Swords is a self-restriction. So even though you feel, Libra, like something's holding you back, Spirit saying it's actually just you holding you back. Like the choice is there. You can make the choice clearly. You can even see the choice. And then over here for your ships are coming in, having hope for your future. There's the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I'm sensing some definitely like motherly energy with the Queen of Cups. I'm also like, it's possible that you yourself, like let's say you're a Libra sun, but you have like a Scorpio moon. something like that, right? And also I'm feeling like you have children. You definitely know and understand what the feeling of unconditional love is. Two of Cups talks about matching efforts. It's definitely like my soulmate card. I think this is actually what you're waiting for. In fact, I know it is. You're waiting for someone to match your effort, to love you unconditionally, Libra. Beautiful. Knight of Wands, again, clarify with the Knight of Wands. Again, I definitely feel like Spirit saying here that you're going to have to like pull from some inner strength. And if you're waiting for someone to give you a message, like if you're watching them, if you have fear to communicate, that's what that Page of Swords is telling me. It's like you're going to have to get the courage to say something to someone. Look at this. We have a match. Queen of Wands was on the bottom. I didn't even notice until just now. King of Wands. Look, there's a match. So Libra, most likely you've met someone that you know is going to match your effort. But I feel due to some sort of other energy, like a past person, that Wheel of Fortune told me that, like a stagnant energy that moved out or needs to move out. Maybe it's blocking the door. Who knows? Like needs to move out, and new energy moving in. That's the Wheel of Fortune. That's what it tells me. It's like you're moving on to another person, but there's definitely fear here. You really want this person to love you equally, right? Queen of Wands, have confidence in yourself, Libra. All right, manifestation. I split it right at manifestation. I love when that happens. All right, let's do guidance for Libra next. And I'm going to use Magical Times again. Let's see if that manifestation card comes out. So we have the Faith card, almost just as good. It says, believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. We have clarity. Banish the fog of illusion. That's that whole it's not coming thing. Open your eyes to the truth and remember the perfection of who you are. And then we have gentleness. I'm definitely getting the energy that Spirit is saying, like, be kind to yourself, Libra. Be gentle. It's coming. And I know we didn't see the manifestation card again. There's metamorphosis. Pretty close. But it's definitely like something that you're manifesting. So keep positive thoughts, Libra. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action indoors. All right, let's close it out for Libra with the Moonology Oracles. Again, Libra, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. We have a personal issue reaches a resolution. It's full moon in Cancer. Look at that. A new star is coming. Definitely new moon. Libra, you may have full moon hangover from the time of the Pisces full moon to the new moon, which is about 2 weeks. But I just want to say, when that energy comes in, that's most likely when you're able to have that Two of Cups, that equal effort. You're coming, it says your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. On the bottom, surrender to the divine. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we have Aquarius next. GNC, it says, do we get the chance for personal questions too? Absolutely. We do these 4 times a week. And every time we do a live, I offer free readings at the end. The only time that I really don't, guys, is when we're doing like an all 12 signs. And it just takes like a super long time, you know what I mean? But yes, we go live 4 times. I'll put the schedule up really quickly while I'm cleaning up. So that is our new live streaming schedule. Water signs. Water signs have not been doing so well with the new schedule. I'm not really sure what to do about that. Water signs used to be the best ones, but apparently Tuesday is just not the day. Now, when the honeys goes to work, which should be pretty soon, guys, we most likely will change the schedule back to an earlier time, just because he has to get up so early in the morning. But that's not here yet, so we'll worry about that when it gets here. All right, guys. So Aquarius is the last one. 35 minutes. I feel like we're moving right along. Sandra says this water sign has just had a crazy schedule lately. I feel like most water signs have. Miss Tina's been working since like early in the morning to late at night. She comes home. I feel like she turns it on and then she passes out before we're done. Yeah, but Scorpios especially super busy, super busy. All right, Aquarius, ready? Here we go. 3622 for Aquarius. So Aquarius, this is going to be for the week of September 11th through September 17th. September 11th did stick out just now when I was reading the date. So it's very possible. We talked about this at the beginning of the video. Look at that, the Fool card too. We talked about how it's possible that this is the week. The 9/11 day does very much give us a little bit of an energy of being extra cautious, looking for different signs, surprises, that type of thing. And I do recommend that we kind of go internally instead of looking outside, to see like where our energy is at that moment. That you see the 9/11 synchronicity. But I do feel like Aquarius, you're going to be the one that may see it more often. And I just want to say again, just check your own energy first. To make sure that it's not you, like Spirit's not just trying to signal you about your own energy. And I really feel like when we're balanced in our own energy, we're able to pick up the energy around us a lot easier, right? So Aquarius, I feel like this is going to be one of those weeks where you really need to trust your gut, really trust your own feelings, that type of thing. Leap of faith, when I was shuffling, ended up coming out. So I definitely feel the Fool card. I feel like you're definitely going to have to take some sort of leap of faith. So again, I'm going to say, Aquarius, trust your gut. All right, so let's see. I am using the Modern Witches Tarot. So we have the Chariot, Aquarius. I feel like you just got this card. It's that get moving card. What are you waiting for? It's definitely the card that says like it's time to go. It's time to get on the journey. It's time to jump on your bike and go. You know what I'm trying to say, Aquarius? I really feel like you just got this card. I'm gonna have to go back and check last week now. But it's definitely like an energy of you have something. And you know that like you're supposed to deliver whatever this thing is. And it's like you've known that you're supposed to take this thing and do this thing, but you kind of haven't. And so as soon as I turned it over, it was like, what are you waiting for? Like you should have already been on the road, is what I'm getting. On the bottom, we have temperance energy. You're healing from something, and it's possible. I almost said that you're taking too long. I don't know if that's necessary. Is that possible? Can you take too long from healing from something? Maybe it's like you've healed from something and you're kind of using it as an excuse to not be able to, like, get on with it. All right, let's pull some Llewellyn. All right, let's see. What is the challenge or obstacle for Aquarius? So we have the Three of Cups. You got too much going on for other people. Three of Cups definitely could be about like celebrating with your soul tribe and your soul sisters, but I'm not really picking that energy up. I'm getting a little bit of more of like there's too many people involved. There's too much going on. I feel like if we had used the Heal Yourself reading cards, you would have got that card that says, oh crap. See, I thought I was going to say something smart and then I forgot it. But the card where it talks about like, you know, you're pouring from an empty cup. You've given to everyone else and you're not putting the time into yourself. But I just want to say I got a little bit of an excuse vibe with the Witch's Tarot. So it's possible that you're kind of just saying, well, I have to do for so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. But really... really you want to do for so-and-so and so-and-so, right? Like that's what's taking up your time. All right, let's look at lesson learned. Lesson learned for Aquarius. We have the Three of Wands coming back out in the very same position that it came out for Libra. So Aquarius, if you have Libra in a major aspect, really any aspect, guys, your birth chart is important. I would definitely recommend checking that video out also. And the Lovers comes out. Not really too surprised to see it. I do see some Five of Wands next, so there's a little bit of a challenge here. So it's very possible you're in some sort of, you have a strong soul connection, soul bond with someone. Maybe like they're doing something or going through something, and that's why you feel like you need to do this and need to do this type of thing. But lesson learned is like, your future, the hope for your future, your ships are coming in card. And it's like, it is lesson learned. It's like, you know, that if you continue to choose this difficult situation, then it's like you're never really going to be able to like get on with it, right? I do kind of feel like for some of you, the soul bond, the soul connection, there's something about that that's like holding you up from being able to get like what's yours, what's rightfully supposed to have already came in. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's pull some tarot. I just seen the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is definitely the card of loss, grieving. When I seen Sagittarius on the bottom, that Temperance card, I felt like you were healing from something. I did feel like you were taking too long. I don't even know if that's even possible. Like we're always constantly healing, so I don't know what taking too long means. But it's almost like the only thing I can like think to make that even sound right is that maybe you're using it as an excuse. Like you've lost something, you've grieved, you've had some sort of loss, and it's like you continue to hold on to that loss so that you don't have to actually, you know, get on your bike and go, right? All right, so the Fool card coming back out again, different tarot deck. Again, about taking a leap of faith. The Knight of Swords is about speaking things clearly. I just want to say the Knight of Swords is like my clue card for like the breakaway. It's like you break away, break free from some sort of restriction that you have in your mind that you have to do this other thing before you can do this thing. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that's just about liberty. You give yourself liberty. See how like they're facing the same way? It's like you give yourself the right to take the leap of faith. All right, let's look at that Three of Wands. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, you've waited long enough. And the Ace of Wands, this is your fate, this is your destiny. And so Aquarius, most likely, you really don't need me to tell you that you're taking too long. You really don't need me to tell you that you have this thing that you're supposed to do, blah, 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 because you know it, because you feel it. Because most likely every single freaking day, you're seeing like a sign, a synchronicity, a commercial. You're like me when I was listening to the, hey, why aren't you on YouTube? And I was like getting in my car and I was like, hey, did you know if they put YouTube commercials on the radio? You see what I'm saying? Like you're seeing really odd signs and synchronicities that you just cannot deny. So it's like, you know, you're supposed to be doing this thing. You've waited too long. All right, let's look at the Lovers card. Again, a difficult decision, a soul connection, a soul bond. We have the Nine of Swords coming out. So it's like there's something about this energy that's keeping you up late. Maybe you're not getting fully rested. You're not sleeping well. It's causing you to be really anxious. You're worried about something. And we have the Queen of Cups coming out. So I just want to say with the Lovers and Queen of Cups, we have some strong divine feminine energy. But it's definitely about unconditional love. It's like you love this person so much that it's hard for you to break away and give yourself like the right to do something for yourself. On the bottom is the Four of Cups. Aquarius, the Four of Cups. You see how his arms are crossed? So this card talks about having all the ingredients. Those three cups on the bottom. It says he has all the ingredients. He was missing one, and Spirit's giving it to him. You see it? It was like you had these three things. You needed the fourth thing to be able to do whatever this thing is. And it's like it finally came in, and you're trying not to look at it. You're like, oh no, I don't want to do it just yet. So I'm just not going to look at it. If we just ignore it, then it's not really there, right? All right, let's do some guidance next for Aquarius, and let's see what Spirit wants to say about this situation. So we have the Strength card coming out. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Something from your past that you're grieving has definitely blocked you from being able to continue forward. Ooh, we have two. I'm taking them. Quest. Be bold and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. Aquarius, just do it. Just do it. And the Healing card. Bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom and guide us to the path of wellness. All right, Aquarius, let's close it out with the Moonology oracles. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're very much in your feels. Definitely dealing with some full moon hangover, most likely until that new moon. I will say that out of the three air signs, yours does seem a little more. And I think it's a little more, or when I say more, like thicker, heavier. It's because you've waited and you've seen all the signs. And so that makes the energy, a little thicker. It says your dreams need a practical plan. It's the full moon in Taurus. Emotions are running high. I definitely picked that up. And prosperity lies ahead. It's the new moon in Taurus. If you want this brighter future, hope for your future, the prosperity that lies ahead, you're going to have to make a difficult decision about someone you love that you may be worried about. You're going to have to be brave and understand that Spirit has your back and just go do the thing, Aquarius. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's it, guys. That's going to finish out the week of September 11th through September 17th for all four elements. If you missed any of them, guys, remember I will put the timestamps in at the end of each live stream. You can just go click on the description box, scroll down to the bottom, and it will take you where you want to go. Thank you, Lulu. All right, guys, so it is that time. I'm going to clean up really quickly. I will offer free readings. I will choose one or two of you. So yes, just let me know if you have a question. If you just want to see what comes out, just post it in the comments. Now is the time. Oh, Shisha, thank you for participating. All right, so Facebook totally jumping in. So let me start at the top. Let's do GNZ. Her energy definitely um stuck out to me right away. Let me, am I saying that right? Please tell me I'm saying it right. Is it Jancy? Jancy Andrea. What kind of feelings does R have on G? Trying to find the reason R hid G's name from me. Oh, Jancy. All right. All right, so what I would like to do, Jancy, is a current energy. So current energy is kind of what I'm famous for here on the YouTube, right? And what I do is I look at your energy and your person's energy, and then I look at your bridging energy. And it really kind of tells me like who you are to one another, what you're currently working on, how each other, like how you're affecting each other in this lifetime. And that will really give me a little bit more information about what's going on. Sandra, awesome. Awesome. All right, let's get to it. Thank you guys so much for participating. I get so excited. All right, let's see. I am using the Secret Traveler. So, GNC, this is very much, let me pull you up just so everybody knows the energy. So this is very much Denise Lynn, and she created this oracle deck. She says that the Sacred Traveler is your higher self. So we're literally looking at, we're asking your higher self, like, what is the energy? What is the energy? So let's start with your energy first. So we have taking shelter. The answers are within. So I got a little bit of a feeling of you're kind of a little scattered. You're going around everywhere trying to find out, like, why did I meet this person? What's going on? What are they doing? You're probably having like sensory overload, a lot of like flood of intuition. That's going to be that Pisces full moon. Remember, guys, Pisces full moon, definitely about heightened intuition. All right, let's look at your person's energy. So the person you asked about, let's look at their energy. So we have gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. They're definitely at some sort of doorway. I'm almost getting a little bit of the grass is greener on the other side. Let's not jump the gun, though. Let's look at the bridging energy. The bridging energy. So we have fogged in, go slow, and take time. All right, so here's what I'm going to say. You asked what their energy was towards this other person, and I asked Spirit, what was their energy towards you? Do you guys see the green through the gate? Do you see that? Do you see that bright green? So what I'm getting here is definitely like, you're trying to figure out what's going on with this person. This person is definitely like at a threshold here. They definitely have this energy that the grass is greener somewhere else, right? And the bridging energy is both of you are scared. Both of you feel like a heightened sense of something's wrong. And that's why the go slow and take your time is the bridging energy. I will say that both of you are not trying to like upturn the other. You see what I'm trying to say? There is like a mutual consideration here for both people. It's like we're on this boat together, we're on this journey together. I'm not trying to hurt you is kind of the energy that I'm picking up. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that was helpful. All right, let's see. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Twitch come in. Did you see Twitch come in me today, honey? I feel like the water and air signs don't do too well on Twitch. Don't forget, guys, we're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. Oh, thank you, Jancy. Jancy, thank you. I swear I'll get it right. All right, so I think Shisha was next on Facebook. What is my boyfriend thinking of me? Thanks a lot for your time and energy. Oh, thank you, Shisha, for participating. Let's see. What is your boyfriend thinking? All right. So, again, I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler. Hi, Al. Thank you so much. Al, always with us, helping us keep that number up for sure. All right. So, I'm going to do the same thing, Shisha. I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler. So we're connecting to your higher self, and we're looking for your energy and your person's energy. And then we're going to look at your bridging energy. And remember, your bridging energy is what you're both currently working on together. It doesn't matter if you're not physically together or if you are. It's an energy of like why there's a connection, why there's still this bond, like what's their purpose, right? And it's a lesson. It's always a lesson, and it can be learned with other people in different places, but it's always learned at the same time together. All right, so your energy, I have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Again, I'm also feeling like you're a little bit withdrawn. I'm also seeing something about the books. See how the books are open? You're trying to look for something, gain some sort of knowledge, figure something out. So you could be spending some time on your own, or Spirit could be saying you need to spend some time on your own. But the book stuck out to me. So it's like you're trying to see something, you're trying to learn something, find something. Let's look at your person's energy, Shisha. What is your person's energy? We have faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So I feel like your person is actually kind of like already in a different space, right? Like maybe they haven't necessarily left or went somewhere, but it's like they're thinking about it. Faraway places, like I want to travel, I want to see something like that. All right, let's look at the bridging energy. What is the bridging energy? How are you both connected? Look at that. Ascending the mountain, not quitting. That's beautiful. It says keep going forward. And remember, Shisha, this is the bridging energy. So this tells me that both of you have this don't quit attitude. Both of you have this attitude of, you want to succeed. You want to reach the top of the mountain with the other. Beautiful reading. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Uh-oh, Al said, need to watch yesterday's stream. Missed your own sign. The water signs are not doing too good. It's so weird because they used to be like the most. She just says, yes, I got a heap to study. I definitely sense that. Aww. Life is all about just learning and healing. That's it. All right, Sandra. Sandra, I believe you are next. All right, a little guidance. Sandra just wants to see what comes out. Oh, Shisha, I understand completely. Sandra says, ready, aim, fire. Love it. Love it. Let's put that one up there. All right, here we go. All right, Sandra, again, we're going to stick with the Sacred Traveler. I feel like your higher self has something to say. All right, so I feel like there's, like, if your higher self had a message, something that your higher self wants you to know consciously. Look at that. Answering the call, the time is now. You said, ready, aim, fire. All right. On the bottom, look at that transformation. There's that beautiful Scorpio energy. A fresh new way of living emerges. I know you, Sandra, right? So it's hard to like, I don't know, like I know exactly what this means, you know what I mean? But I do feel like you're having a little self-doubt, right? I'm picking that up with answering the call. Because you know that it's time to answer the call. You've kind of known, you've been looking. Like I remember when you first started watching me, you were like, what's my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? And then you showed me all those crystals and I knew you were supposed to be healing and helping and you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I feel like you've known. Look at that. Miss L pops in and joins us. Hi, Miss L. But yeah, I feel like you've known it was time to answer the call. You know that like good things are gonna come from it. But guys, when we answer the call, like it doesn't happen overnight, right? For example, I'm 2 years into this. I started my business and started doing all this and started listening to spirit, and just putting myself out there like 2 years ago. And so it takes a minute. It doesn't just happen, right? And we all like when we start doing the things, it's like we go through this energy of like self-doubt. We question ourselves like, is this really did I make the right choice? Am I going to the right place? Am I doing the right thing, right? So that happens as soon as we start following our purpose and following the calling, right? And so that's kind of normal, and I feel like that's kind of the energy that you're feeling. So I definitely felt like your higher self had something to say, and like wanted to tell you something. And I definitely got like, yes, you're doing the right thing. You've taken the action. It is the time. It was the right time. So if you were questioning, like, should I have waited? Should I have done it sooner? It doesn't matter. Everything happens when it's supposed to. And it's like, yes, everything's the right time. This is the time to transform. This is a time that literally a new way of living emerges, right? It's completely different than the old way of living. Like, look at yourself 6 months ago, a year ago. You see what I'm saying? Like today is a completely different way of living. And then I pulled one more and it said, choosing your path, all is possible. So I know that like as I read this card, I can almost feel your energy of it's not possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely picking that up. And I feel like that's why your higher self wanted you to see this card, because all really is possible. And so is the self-doubt normal? Absolutely. And what I'm going to say, look at that. The next card it comes out, and I guess we could just keep going. But the next card that came out was impasse. And remember, Sandra, I talked about that with my cigarette, like quitting cigarette smoking, and definitely struggling and having to like redirect my energy. So I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, when you start to have that self-doubt, redirect it. Always try to replace it with something positive. But guys, sometimes that doesn't always work, right? And so like if you feel like I'm replacing the negative thoughts with positive thoughts, but it's still not working, take a physical action like I did. Remember, I made the little cartoon and the cigarette was beating me up. Yes, like take put all that energy into something else. Even if it's something like that takes you 15-20 minutes, it takes your mind off of it, right? You're reflecting and redirecting that energy. The last one I'm going to pull says unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. All right, Sandra, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. Oh, I love it. I love it. I think so too. Definitely. Definitely. And you can tap into your own, right? Your own higher self, especially when you're meditating, finding those quiet times. So, yes, guys, yes. Yes, see, look, Miss L is already telling you, you can do higher self exercises to tap into that energy and that information a lot easier. Yes, absolutely. Miss L always coming in with that helpful information, always knowing where to go. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in and joining me. I had such a good time, the air signs today. Don't forget, guys, we are going to do our very first, or this is not our very first. I think this is second. Subscriber energy, members only live reading on Facebook. We did get monetized on Facebook, and you do have to be a Facebook subscriber to be able to watch that live. So yes, guys, go over, check out my Facebook page. Make sure to hit that button. We're going to do this live Friday at 8 a.m. Central Time. So yes, guys, I will post this one after we are done with the live. But if I understand correctly, you still have to be a subscriber in order to be able to watch it. So you should still be able to watch it after the live has streamed. But again, you would have to have subscribed to have access to the video. All right, guys, I think that's it. Everyone, have a great week. Try not to panic, all this astrology happening. Mark those days on your calendar. Get ready to release some emotional energy with this Pisces full moon, and trust your gut, guys. Trust your gut. Your intuition is at a heightened peak right now. Don't doubt yourselves. As always, I am always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys. Good night.